Well, hi everyone. Today I will show this Quasar VCR. It's even a top loader. What the model number is? What's the model number? VH5041XW. Now, before I go any further, you may have heard, if you're on the VCR community, then you'll know that I have several VCRs with similar mechanisms, and they wanted me to compare them, and I don't like doing comparisons and reviews in the same video, so this will basically be a part 1 where it's just this VCR, but then I'll make a part 2 where I compare it to two other VCRs I have in my collection, with another Quasar VCR and a Panasonic VCR with similar mechanisms. I'll show that later. But back to this VCR. Like I said, it's a top loader, and the display, this is a current action indicator, the tape speed, which is set to LP, but there's a switch down here that switches. There's SP and SLP. Then there's even a door under here. There's an OTR button, a counter reset button, timer, program the clock, an AFT on-off switch, and several other controls, which I don't know what these control. Then here's our buttons. There's power. You might have heard it, spin up. And then TV VCR, eject, play, record, rewind, fast forward, pause, slow, and stop. And I'll show you the mechanism now. This is one of the earliest mechanisms. It's made by Panasonic. And I did have to do one repair to it. I had to replace the idler tire under there. And I didn't have any spare tires, so I took the tire off and just went to the hardware store and got an O-ring to replace it, and it works fine. And I got this thing working again. Now, Silver Tapes 2016. If you're watching this, yes, I tried flipping the tire first, but it really didn't make any difference. But I replaced it, and now it works properly. Alright, now, when you press eject, this happens. It comes up, and allows me to show it. You can see, that's the idler tire I replaced, although it's actually an O-ring now. And there's some things here. There's a gear down there which turns when you move this up and down. Enough shit, yeah, let's just insert this tape. And then you put it in, and the tape pushes down, and it doesn't start playing immediately. You have to press play first. But then it starts playing. And you can see it moving. Though, I really shouldn't be using an SLP recorded tape to show these, because it doesn't really give a good quality, because SLP is already a bad speed to use, but made even worse by this being an old non-hi-fi VCR. I should have mentioned, it's a 2-head mono unit. But when you press stop, it unloads the tape. And given that this is an old VCR, and it'll fast forward and rewind with the tape unloaded. See, tape's unloaded, and it's not going to go very fast since it is an old VCR. It's not going to be very fast. No old VCR is fast. We'll stop this, and now do a rewind. Since it's closer to the beginning, it kind of struggles with it, but it can still work. Now I'll eject, and there you go. Show up close here. You can see that here. and I press play, the gear doesn't spin, but it moves up. It's just the head spinning, and some more gears. There's just the tape spinning, and the stopping, and an ejecting. If I can find that there. Alright, I think I shall hook this up to my TV to show you what the image looks like. Alright, I've now hooked it up to my TV and I have the sound off because it continuously makes a static noise if I don't, but and I'll now actually turn it on. You know what I'm just talking about. Let me actually turn this on.
You only got 52 votes. Team Epic, this was your third loss in a row. Try not to lose.
And
This challenge,
this is an old VCR, so
you must stack
it's
golf.
kind of blurry, but there are tracking controls down here.
Fight hard. For this challenge,
Let me try adjusting those.
picking up the team.
But we just established the team.
True, but now we are unestablishing it. All of you will get 3 golf balls. There are 11 of you.
To the fine tuning.
Back there.
I can get a somewhat better, but
However, the last 4 will be
now let's. Well, that was unexpected, but anyways, that's it for this video, and goodbye.